Welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. Let's talk to Radagast and continue the epic storyline here.
You have returned, I see.
The White's destruction can only prove to help us in the time to come. Now listen, for there is much more to do.
This is dire news.
The sheer number of Whites in Harrogmar indicates the presence of the Gaunt Men, vile necromancers who served the Dark Lord. In ages past, they dwelled in the witch realm of Angmar, but the White Council believed them all destroyed. Clearly they were wrong. Only the strongest of the Gaunt Men, the Bog Lords, have the power to summon the spirits of the Shadow Realm. The War Singers carry the sigil of their Gaunt Lord. Search the ruins in the far east of Harrogmar, defeat these creatures, and bring me their sigils. We must learn what Gaunt Lord these creatures serve. Okay, so we need to go back to the same exact place and kill some of those Gaunt Men. Let's go. Now, as I've mentioned in some previous episodes, the developers of the game got a lot better as the game progresses in making the quests a little bit more streamlined. As you can see, we're doing a lot of running back and forth. Like, I was just over in that region killing Whites and killing Gaunt Men, and then I came back here and he wants me to go back and kill more Gaunt Men. But as the game continued to develop, I think they kind of realized that, and some of the later regions you begin to see the quests be a lot more smooth, more streamlined, and less, I guess, back and forth-ish. I don't know. It's just my opinion. My observation. So, I need to get sigils, so I need to kill about 5 Gaunt Men. Shouldn't be a problem. I know there's a few that lurk outside here. There's one. There's another one. No, that's an archer. Never mind. I'm blind. Really? Okay, there we go. Oh, this guy's taking forever to kill. Let's go, let's get out of here. Move on. There's another Gaunt Man up there. Really, you blocked that? Okay, so I need to kill 3 more. I know there's like at least 2 over here. Yeah, let me gather a few of these up. Just kill them. Oh, that's an archer, dude. What am I talking about? I'm being super blind right now. Okay, let me clear off some of this disease, and then let me get this war singer. Come on, I hate being stunned. It's the worst. Okay, I need 2 more of these. See if I can find them. Man, I feel like there were so many of those guys running around. But now I can't even find 2 of them. It's unfortunate. Just gonna run around and try to find them. Some marksmen, some more Whites. No Gaunt Men, though. Damn it. I swear they were running around all over the place. But of course, now that I need them, They're nowhere to be found. Here's one. This guy's like blocking everything, man. Damn. Okay, barely was not able to interrupt him. That's alright. Really? And that guy did not drop a sigil. I think it needs to be the war singers or whatever in order for them to actually drop something. It's okay. Let me go back outside, I guess. There's a war singer, but he's like super far away. I don't know how to get to him. Let me go back outside and maybe those few that I already killed have respawned by now. Ideally, that's what would happen. There we go. Alright, one more. Should be that one that keeps crucifying himself in midair. Out here on the side. There he is. And again, he's crucifying himself in midair, just like I said he would. Okay, kill that bad boy. And I got all the sigils I need. So let me get out of here. And I just finished White Slayer, man. I've killed so many just for like 2 quests. It's crazy. Still gotta do the advanced one, though. Alright, let's head back all the way to Radagast. And I'm almost level 31. Very close here. I like the red swamp here. I think it's really cool. I like all the different sounds that you hear here. And I don't know, I like it. I like the red swamp because it's kind of reddish. It's got a red glow to it. I think they did a good job with it. I've been thinking about reading the Silmarillion, which is kind of like a history book for Middle-earth. That way I can give you guys some pretty interesting facts about Middle-earth as I continue to play through this game. I've read the Silmarillion, I think like 2 times, but like many, many years ago. And it kind of reads like a textbook. It really is like a history textbook of Middle-earth, so it's hard to remember many of the details and fun facts and all that. So I might read it again and freshen up, and that way I can spout some wisdom to you guys during this playthrough.
There is a Gaunt Lord here.
These sigils bear the mark of Ivar the Blood Hand. He is a powerful lord of the Gaunt Men and dangerous vile creature. It is he who is behind the corruption of the Red Swamp. Why would a creature such as Ivar travel so far from Angmar? Power perhaps, but what drew him here? So if you remember Ivar, we actually met him during the first epic book, all the way down in the Barrow Downs. He was hanging out with Sambrog and also Skogrim.
I have a task for you.
This land was the site of many battles in the past. Some say that the swamp takes its name from the blood of fallen men that stains the earth red, but my knowledge of the swamp's history is limited. I do know of a man named Eric, a wise man of the Eaglane, though only by reputation. He is a stone speaker, a scholar who studies the stones and collects knowledge from their markings. Eric knows much of the local lore. Travel to him and ask him for his help. He currently dwells south of here, beyond Talithgon, down in Herlog. He may provide us with the knowledge we seek. Okay, let's go. So there's Eric, and then Ariak, not to be confused. Gonna go talk to this guy first, all the way in the south. And then he has a new quest for me.
Could I speak with you a moment?
There's a man you should speak with. He is named Eric, but we also call him the Stone Speaker. He is a wise man of the Eaglane. He is currently keeping vigil at a place inhabited by the cursed shades of men. You may find much to learn from Eric and the dead man of Hairlog. Find Eric by traveling south across the Great East Road and beyond Talithgon. Venture into Hairlog and far south into the swamp as you can. Journey as far south as you can journey, and you will discover the Stone Speaker in the ancient ruins there. The shades there do not like the old wives' tale you might hear of ghosts. They seem to have no ill intent. Let's go. So back towards where I killed all those trolls earlier. I'm not going to Agamor just yet, because I think once I finish up all these quest chains, it's actually going to send me up there. So I'm trying to take the most efficient route. Man, it might take me a while to get there. What is that, like 1,500 meters, I'm guessing? I'm excited about the troll shaws, though. You can see it in the distance. That's probably going to be Season 5. Probably going to... Or Season 6, I mean. So for the next season, Season 5, I'm probably going to do the North Downs. And then from there, head into the troll shaws. Whoa, that is a long drop. And I broke my legs. Okay, excellent. So there's probably going to be another quest chain here once I meet Eric. Should be able to tackle it pretty quickly, though. It's a nice tree. I guess he's gonna be up in these ruins. That's what it looks like. Find a way up there. Okay. Alright, and here I am, and there's a shade right here. Pretty cool.
Greetings.
I know much about these lands, yes. Do you know from whence my knowledge stems? The dead hold secrets, great secrets, terrible secrets. Secrets they clutch to their chests like fire on a winter's day. Memories keep their hearts warm, you see? No, perhaps you do not see. But you shall. Oh yes, I believe you shall.
Would you do something for me?
And level 31, nice. You can learn many things from the dead, but there is one troublesome shade called Emmeline that resists all attempts at communication. Perhaps you may succeed where I have not. Emmeline is difficult. He is bound by pride and deems, the living beneath contempt. If you can prove yourself to him, he might grant you enough status in his eyes that he will lend you aid. Beware when you speak to him. He will try to win your trust with pleasant words, then send you off to your doom. You will find him at the ruins of Osthair. Let me get rid of this real quick.
What can I do for you?
If Friedrich sends you, then I bid you welcome. You will find this a strange place. The shades of the long-suffering dead walk in the ruins, but have no fear, they will do you no harm. Indeed, they may be able to teach you much of this land.
Would you do something for me?
Ah yes, greetings. The stones here speak to me and tell me of an ancient struggle that has played out here in the lowlands. On one side are cursed men, of the same lot of Emmeline, doomed for their inaction. On the other side is a power, I suppose you could call it, who makes his home in Gathagarwin. From what I can discern, these cursed men have tried to set to right what resulted from their inaction, yet have failed again and again. These men, these shades, are not wholly evil, as you may know, and my heart is moved by their lot. I would like to help them set matters right, to help free them from their curse. Perhaps you could help with that? In recent days, fell spirits have stirred the waters of the swamps, taking the form of creatures called Dark Waters. They have appeared in great numbers in Garth-Garwen, and driven out many of the shades. If you were to enter Garth-Garwen to defeat some of the Dark Waters there and bring their swords to me, I would display them and bolster the flagging resolve of the cursed men. So this is one of the first quests here that's going to take place in the instance here in the Lowlands, Garth-Garwen, and I'll be headed there towards the final episodes of the season. So something to look forward to. And a bunch of bounty quests here again. These are all going to be repeatable, so probably only going to do them once each.
Stay a moment.
Have you seen them scurrying on their little legs with their bellies scraping to the ground? Yes, they have a hard shell, but I wager that beneath the shell is a soft meat, succulent and ready for a blasting of herbs and spices to bring out the fine flavors lingering within. I aim to prove that we can live on more than what we can trade for with Breland, and I need some aid in doing so. You will find crawlers all throughout the swamp here in Harlog. Kill them and bring me their meat within their little shells, so that I might test out the viability of a meal of the crunchy little crawlers.
Could I speak with you a moment?
I have slapped a good number of these sickle flies and seen their insides. It looks to me that with the proper preparation, you could mix together a tasty pudding from what they have within them. If you find yourself out on the fen and cornered by these creatures, will you collect their gizzards? I think that I shall make a fine pudding from them.
Stay a moment.
I have no doubt that the mushrooms within the ruins of the West will be delectable. They have all the characteristics of a tasty dish, but they need harvesting. Eric has been clear that he thinks I will find trouble if I go there, but he told me that offering up these shiny gems may find me some assistance. All I want is 10 of the mushrooms from the ruins to the west, so that I might dish together a wonderful dish, and shall call soggy mushroom mash. Would you be willing to help? Okay, so I'll definitely do all of those. And then let me talk to the shade here, Emmeline. Thou drawest breath, and yet thou dost wish to speak with me? Thou art not like the man Eric. He is stone-wise, and knows the secrets of this land. But even he I despise for his warm flesh and bright eye stare. Wisdom will be thine, if thou art proven worthy. Dost thou dare face my warriors? If thou art the victor, then I shall help you upon thy quest. Fail, and thou shalt not see the light of another day. Defeat my men, and I will aid thee. Okay, will do. And that was easy enough. Thou hast defeated my men. Thou art alive still to draw breath, though ragged and coarse it be. Rest thyself, and hearken unto me. Terrible deeds I have done in the name of the kings of old. While evil corrupted this land, my men and I stood by and did nothing, ignoring our charge. Now the Red Maid serves Angmar, something we swore to prevent. Iorwain ben Adar cursed us, to live as half-dead, such was our failure. Dost thou understand? I will help thee in order to break my curse, but thou must do more to secure my aid. This land was corrupted by war which raged here. Blood, much blood, spilled into the springs of the lady until all became red, and the springs became a swamp. The lady, whose name is not remembered, became the Red Maid, a creature lost and corrupt. Ivar the Blood Hand came not long ago and awakened her again, and claimed power over her. Now Ivar is a greater threat than ever he was. Thou must strike against him to restore the balance betwixt man and nature. Until the Red Maid be redeemed or destroyed, my brother and I are doomed to this wretched state. The west is where thou must travel to destroy the White Lord, Bardral, and his soldiers. They serve the Blood Hand and must be destroyed. Okay. Excellent. And then let me talk to this guy. Narthen. Okay, he has 3 quests for me. In sorrow have we awaited this time when the shadow would rise and our part to play be made clear. We, the cursed and forgotten, who let the land suffer while we watched. No longer shall we suffer, for the shadow tugs upon the chains about us and pulls us towards absolution. At long last there shall be rest. Our brethren, long sleeping in the earth, are now taken from their slumber by fell spirits out of past. Spirits called by their masters to march by his side in the fortress of Garthagarwen. Of deeds, we were the same. In name, we shared our last. Lost to us through death, returned to us through the shadow which grows in this land. He is not what he was. There is no memory there. There is no knowledge of what came before. But the body rises and must be laid to rest. I speak of our brethren, but not so. I truly speak of a thing called Gostoth, which wanders the depths of the ruins west of Osthair. Seek thou this creature and destroy it, lest it plague us still. In the ruins to the west, where once my booted feet walked the stone halls, I lost one very dear to me. The last remembrance I had of her was a ring, now lost. Should you enter that place, search for my ring. Though it cannot end this curse, perhaps I will recall the joy that once filled my heart. I fear that it rests upon the finger of one of those bloated creatures within the ruins or southern bog. Okay. There's a lot of quests there. So I guess let me mount up and see what to do from here. Okay. Let me go into the ruins. And I guess the ruins are going to be on the west. Pick some mushrooms, kill some whites, kill some of those bloated little fellows. I help out some of the spirits here who are cursed to walk the lands for breaking their oath. There's no music here in this area, which is kind of disappointing, but I think that was intentional. They kind of want to give it a kind of eerie, kind of dead atmosphere, which makes sense. I guess I can appreciate that. Okay, just gonna keep collecting some mushrooms. And then let me kind of bring in some of these guys. Kind of just want to be able to AoE a bunch of them down. Okay. And that's all of them. Got the ring. Get more mushrooms. I think I need to kill some of these, don't I? I might have to. Let me check. I don't know. This thing is still like scrolling through stuff I did like a minute ago. Yeah, so I do need to kill crawlers. Which is unfortunate because I haven't seen that many of them. So I might be running around. Okay, that's all the mushrooms I need. I just need some crunchy crawlers here. Take a look at my quests and kind of change up some of my things here. Alright, I need sickle flies and crunchy crawlies. I can do that. However, where's my epic quest? What do I need to do for that? Defeat Brodral. So he might be in here as well. Okay, let me make my way towards that quest ring. That guy just like popped up out of the ground, dude. What a crazy fool. Okay, let's keep going. Completed something here. Let me see where I am. I need to go to that little quest ring. Is that him, the Bog Lord? Maybe? I don't think it is, but I'll kill these guys anyways. Yeah, that wasn't him. Let me see though. I'm pretty much right at the quest ring. It might be like right behind here. It's probably up there in those ruins. Sure enough, there he is. The cursed men are mine. None shall break them free from Ivar's will. Sure about that, buddy? Okay, so these guys are going to join the battle here, which is going to be unfortunate. That is interesting. That guy is like fighting them. Huh. That's kind of cool. Oh, they're on my side. I see. Okay. Alright. Looks like I freed them. That's good. Let me see what else. Okay. Let me go up to that little yellow corner. No! I need that guy. I need to kill them. Okay, I need 7 more of them. And I need to find this guy. Gostoth. However you pronounce that. It's probably behind there, it looks like. I don't know. Keep killing some of these crawlers. Don't really see him. He might be in that little corner right there. Let me come in here. No, I don't see him. There he is. Do a nice ambush. Kill him behind the bushes here. Nobody will see a thing. And there we go. So now I just need to kill some crawlies and then some sickle flies, and I'll be good to go. Having a hard time finding crawlers though is the only issue. Damn it. Didn't mean to aggro that guy. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of run out of here. Let's see where I'm trying to go. Let me try to go east. I know there were a decent number of sickle flies outside the ruins here. There's a crawler. Alright, let me start working on some of these sickle flies. Or bog fly hatchers, I guess in this case. Okay, 1 out of 10. You guys kind of let me know in the comments what you think about some of these quests. I've thought about in the past kind of editing a lot when I'm kind of chasing a bunch of enemies. For quests that are like, kill 10 of these, kind of edit through that. But I don't know. In some of the early episodes of the playthrough, I got some feedback that you guys prefer unedited content. So I don't know. Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm running around a lot, and that may not be the most entertaining thing, but again, just let me know what you prefer. When I'm chasing down 10 sickle flies, would you prefer to see everything, or would you prefer me to kind of edit to the action? And keep in mind that whatever you decide probably won't take effect until probably the next season, once I've had a chance to read all the comments and actually implement them. Well, I finally finished the efficient shield work deed, which I've had for a long time, which was to block a ton of attacks. Alright, that's 5 of them. I still need to find some crawlers around here if I can. Looks like there is a giant spider nest over there, up ahead. Really? He resisted my shirty of death? Damn it. Stupid fly, man. Let me get on my horse and go look for stuff. I'm gonna go north where the flies kind of overlap with the crawlers. That way I'm kind of attacking both. Okay. Don't need that guy, but I do want to kill that guy. Two more of those. And 2 more crawlers. It's not too bad. Let me kind of gather some of these guys up so I can AoE them. Although that crawler is taking forever to get here. These guys are slow, man. Okay, that's all the sickle flies, and I need 1 more crawler, which I kind of saw one in the distance, I thought. There we go. And that's everything, so I can finally run back and turn in all of these quests. Good stuff. Really? Oh my god. I hate getting screwed over by the swimming. This water is just barely shallow enough. It goes like all the way up to the horse's belly. Okay, what's all this? Just a bunch of deeds. Okay, let's turn this stuff in. We draw closer now to release. We will know that it is by the hands of others that our opportunity for freedom was given. Know thou that we will in our eternal slumber be as eternally grateful. Rest again, dear friend, rest at last. With effort, we shall soon join you and know the peaceful slumber for which we yearn. Were there warmth to one such as I would know it again. I will treasure this little bit thou hast done for me. I will recall thine efforts always. Thou art returned from thy battle with the White Lord is no more. Then I shall speak of the past and of what is to come. Ancient Arnor stood long ago. Then sundered it was. 3 nations arose. Arthedain, Cardolan, and Rudar. But Arnor's light was dimmed, and the hearts of men are so easily tempted to dark deeds. Rudar turned against us. the kingdom of Arthedain, for there our Dunedain brethren had been overthrown by an evil chieftain of the Hillmen in service of Angmar. The warning had come much too late for the maiden, for us. The wars corrupted this land, drowning it in blood of innocents. The lady drowned as well, choking on death and evil while we did nothing to save her. Twice we failed our duty, and 7 times cursed were we by the ones the elves called Ivar ben Adar. When the lady became the Red Maid, she brought further ruin to her own home, to the land, and to the beasts. She was terrible, and we dared not face her. When there was no more living blood to spill, she slept until Ivar awakened her once more. That is my sad tale. Now go, return to thy master, and speak to him of this secret past. Remember our fate, Warden, and do not fail in thy duty. And this guy still has a quest. I might have missed one. No, I didn't. Okay. I think we're good here. Let me turn in all these bounty quests.
How can I be of service?
Why, these are not succulent at all. They are rather crunchy, actually. I wonder how to cook it. I shall have to find a way. I must give you what I offered. Thank you, Kippen. Let's take an expert woodworker.
What can I do for you?
Yes, these are definitely soft enough and bear the consistency I desire. I must give you what I offered. Thank you, Kippen.
What can I do for you?
What is that stench? Is that you? No, the mushrooms? Oh goodness, well, this will take a great deal of spices to cover, but who is to say that this will make a meal any less filling? Thank you for this. Alright, so again, all 3 of those quests that I just did are repeatable, but for the sake of this playthrough, I'm only going to do them once, because I'm not a big fan of repetitive things. Didn't mean to click all of that. So, I am an ally of the Eagling, and next up will be Kindred, so that's going to be pretty cool. And how am I doing here? Doing okay, so I need to go back to Radagast. So I've been recording for a while, so I will see you guys in the next episode. I'll meet you back at Radagast Tower. Thanks for watching. Be sure to join the fellowship by hitting the subscribe button and liking the video, and I'll see you next time.